Alright, welcome to another day of Ether Raids, another match. Here we got... I don't know how to say that, but we're going to go into this one. Byleth here is the main threat on the enemy team, as well as Camilla. We got to get rid of both of those on the first turn here. Otherwise, we lose. That's GG's. There's just... Well, I mean, we do have space, so I could probably back up and try to avoid it, but... Camilla frontline... I don't think I want to skip that opportunity with being able to snipe her on turn 1, so that's what we're going to do. And the reason that Byleth is a problem is that he's going to more than likely reposition someone with a positional assist. If not him, then Diamant, and both of those could be a big threat. So we're going to take out at least those two. And potentially as well Ather. If we can get Ather, then we don't really have to worry about any positional shenanigans happening on the following turns. We should be good from there. But for now, first two are the target: Camilla and Byleth, just to eliminate the enemy threat range, because it's all about threat range. These teams pretty much go on turn 1 if you don't have any space at the back. So you're either going to have to think of a way to tank it, which surprisingly, tanking Camilla is getting a little bit easier, but still not as consistent as it could be for me to then recommend that you start trying to tank Camilla every single time. Definitely not what you want to be doing. You still want to be player phasing. Player phase strategies are still the main meta of the game currently, which is a big swing because tanking was really the strategy a couple months ago. You just all tank all the time. And if it didn't work, you just tried a different tank team. I haven't used my attuned Erica to vantage sweep anything in a very long time. I've been vantaging with Marth, but I think from this week, I don't think I've used that team at once. I haven't used that team at all. So yeah, it's just, it takes longer, of course. So there's that. Well, I guess it depends. The time frame depends. How long it takes depends on the team that you're up against. But it can take longer. And two, I don't know, the extra actions, the amount of actions that I have, it's just too much for me to not want to do everything on one turn and get the match over, which, to be fair, I do find that the time, it feels longer when you're tanking, but the times that the match... I mean, with the Gale Force team, you can probably get it done in like 3 minutes, where I've never been able to really do that with a tanking team. Usually at least 6. But yeah, if you don't know what you're doing with the Gale Force team, it's probably going to take you 16 to 20 minutes as well. It all depends. There's a lot of variables that go into it. It used to take me that long back when I was using Prom and... Sita. I had a team composition with Brave Crom and Sita to get additional actions out of everyone, and it used to take about 20 minutes or so when I first started using the team and started to, just try to figure it out. But that's no longer the case with the Brave units that the extra action units that we have currently. It just doesn't take that long to get things done. So yeah, first strategy, get rid of the Camilla and the Byleth. That's the play here. Gotta be very careful of my order of operation. That's the one thing with this Camilla. Yes, she gives you the additional actions, but she's not like a dumb unit, meaning you gotta put some thought into how you use her to take advantage of all of her capabilities. So she's definitely not easy to use. She's not like plug and play. You gotta think about it, or at least at the higher levels you have to think about it. Yeah, Bulwark there. Keep forgetting about Bulwark. Forget that it even stops you from being able to cancel into the space, that's a thing. But we have pass on Camilla, so we don't really have to worry about that. I wonder if Hinoka is any good at Gale Forcing. I don't know, maybe I'll try that one, or if I ever get her. That banner has 3 sparks, I heard, so I don't know. I don't even know if I'll be able to keep pulling for that long. It might go away before I'm even close to finishing 1 spark. And maybe I don't even need the spark. I just want 1 copy of her, to be honest. Her and Ryoma, that's it. But yeah, we're going to take out the Neathhogger, who is the near save in this particular scenario, and then figure out the rest from there. I don't know what we'll do, but we're going to do something. I don't know. Let's see. Is there anything that I'm missing out? There we go. We get our extraction, and we are able to take out Byleth. So that is fantastic. Ooh, we get Diamond as well, but I don't know if that trap's real or not, so we're probably going to have to skip it unless we want to attack from behind him, but then I don't have a spot to Kanto into, or maybe I won't have enough Kanto to get away, so that's a bit risky, but I think we can do this. Neathhogger, I've been seeing a bit less of her lately, which is good because it opens up additional strategies for us to play with on offense and defense. It makes it a little bit more variety. It adds variety to the game in terms of just opening room for builds and team compositions. So that's good. I also dropped her from my defense for this week for this Astra Anima season in exchange for Armored Bro because of bonus stats. And I'm just hoping that no one is smart enough to bring Nurgle to try to counter him. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Hopefully I'll have the what is it? The desire, and I'm not lazy. When it comes time, I'll record it at the very least, but usually I don't have anything to like commentary to add to it, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to put stuff together. This is a beautiful chain of warping that I got here. I'm probably gonna have to end Diamond's action. I don't think, like looking at the units that are here, someone has to pick off the flyer Bluebird. Someone has to pick her off, and then Ather has the Micaiah ring, so there's a potential that she could end up in a spot that's not desirable for me. So I don't know, I might have to leave Diamond alive, which could be problematic because that means he'll get all of his effects.
Why wait?
I mean, he currently has them right now. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to leave Diamond alive and take out everyone else. That might have to be the play. Or at least Ather at the very least. She is looking to be a bit problematic. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah. Neathhogger on the decline. I think we're at the stage in the game where you can make any armored unit very, very good with the amount of support that we have available. You can make any armored unit very, very good, which is probably why they gave Corrin such a bad refine, Brave Corrin, because there's just so much support available, to bulk up a unit. But at the same time, that's a brave unit. Everyone voted for her. Just make her good and be done with it, But yeah, Neathhoggers are on the decline, but that in no way correlates to them being bad. They're still very good, still able to tank a lot of the things that are currently in the meta, and then with the right support, you can just make them even more fearsome and difficult to deal with. So take that with a grain of salt. But it's also good that all these additional strategies are now open for us to be able to use on offense and defense. That Neathhogger kind of just ruined because Nurgle, to say that one just off the bat, just weren't able to use him at all. So it's very good that I'm able to now put him back on defense and just see him put in work. Sometimes when the defense works how it's supposed to, or how I would like it to work, it goes off, but not very consistent. And then I don't know, let's see where that takes us. I mean, even Rhea is still doing fairly good because of her miracle effects. Chrom from the latest banner has not obliterated, or what's the word? Extinct is the word. He hasn't affected her status as a meta save because he himself isn't the greatest as a nuke. In Aether Raids, is that what I want to say? I feel like maybe if he had an extraction, maybe if I had a dual button that gave him an extraction, I'd probably, be more inclined to use him. But he has a lot of the same drawbacks that Legendary Chrom has, which sometimes he just gets stuck. Could be solved with the Sigurd ring, but I don't know, maybe you want to give that to someone else, who knows. But and also, even worse than Legendary Chrom, this latest Crom misses the kill sometimes unless he's fully buffed up and has the support. And maybe even the AoE. He might even just need that as a special to get the KOs. I've seen him hit for zeros just as often as you would expect from duo Crom in this current meta. So it's kind of like, what is this unit even? So I don't know. His value has plummeted in my eyes. I didn't really summon for him. I sparked for him just to have him because I thought he would be good at the time, but currently I'm just like, probably would have been better to skip this unit. Skip the Crom, the latest, newest shiny Crom, primarily because I think the armor effectiveness is a big part of why he is good. The Brave version, if that's what they were trying to replicate, then to not give the Brave the armor effective damage here, or at least dragon effective damage, some type of effective damage, was a misstep. I guess they just didn't want to make him too OP, but he actually kind of needs it to perform. Now we are no longer getting the KO on Diamants, which is unfortunate. I mean, he won't have the flat damage reduction from Ather anymore, but we can't get the hit to take him out at all, so I don't know what we're going to do about that. Got another unit that'll come out shortly, so maybe that extra unit will help. But for now, we're just going to have to start running away here because Diamant is actually looking like a solid unit currently. Yeah, he's looking like he's actually good. But let's see what he has to say with our unit that comes out in a sec. Let's see how he backs that up. But yeah, Demon Slayer. I haven't watched the movie and I don't intend to. Maybe if I see it because I did watch the Mugen Train, or is it Mugen? Mugen Train, I don't know. I did watch that movie.
They will submit.
I think the problem with this one is that I know that it's not the end of the story, and I don't want to go and watch something and then wait 5 years for the sequel, which is kind of what I think is going to happen, unless they did both of them at the same time and they're just putting on the finishing touches for the second part, because 3 parts is what they said. And it kind of, thinking about it, it would take 3 parts to wrap everything up. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna watch this part. Hey, get the Ingrid. I don't think I'm gonna watch this Demon Slayer because I've read the manga and I know how it ends, and I already had that experience. Watching it would just be like experiencing it in a different medium, which is always fun. To hear those characters come to life with the voice acting, that's always genius, especially on the ears. You know what I tried? I tried some Chinese animation, and I didn't realize how accustomed I've become to hearing Japanese voices. It made it very difficult to transition or to even try to listen to the Chinese dubs. It made it really hard, so I'm probably gonna have to, like, there's this one that I was looking at and it's on Netflix, I believe. Is it? I don't know. Master of Mystery, or I think Crunchyroll actually, or Bilibili, one of those. And this Diamant is being a problem. Yeah, Master of Mystery. It seems like a really good premise, but I have no idea because I can't get past the Chinese voice acting. It just sounds so strange to my ear. I've heard, it's not like I haven't heard Chinese people speak before. It's just the way that the emotions come together, the intonations, it's too different for me. So I'm probably going to go with the English dubs for that. I haven't really, I don't really watch anime in English or with English dubs. So it's going to be interesting to see how that experience is. Hopefully it's good. So that's something that I want to check out. Yeah, I think that's about all I got for that. Right now I'm just trying to figure out how to get rid of this Diamant, to be honest. He is proving to be a little bit more tanky by himself than I anticipated, but I will not surrender. There has to be a way to take him out here. Just gotta think this one through.
Why not?
Especially since we have Elm here now.
Close your eyes. Aha!
Ooh, what did I say? No, I don't mean take him out. I mean,
Will
there
do.
has to be a way to get the pot.
I will bring forth my
That pot up there in the
greetings.
top left. I need to get that. Well, I mean, I could probably skip one pot since we've gotten the majority of them already. And tomorrow's the last day, I think.
Will do.
I don't know. I can't remember. But
I'll do it.
okay, there we go. Okay.
Sure.
All right, so now let's take out this Diamant and call it a day. This
can
was
do
a
it.
little bit more difficult because of Diamant's bulk here. Surprised that, I don't know, maybe it's because of the
Close your
rain
eyes.
from Elm plus the debuffs that is allowing us to do that now, but then also
bring forth
Diamant
my
neutralizes
greetings.
his penalties during combat, so I guess it's just not enough. I don't know how that works, but we're able to get the KO, so we're going to take it.
Will do.
Don't know. Maybe do it with Tana. This feels right. Just to show that Tana can. Tana is, I feel like her value has increased with the latest banner. But she was always good. Alright, man. That's it. Another one in the books. GG's. See you in the next one.